Good evening, everybody. Mr. Pace, thank you for stopping by this evening edition of Exposed. This is Daniel Cole's contract and a copy of the Court of Public Opinion. I've had some people analyze both these documents, and I want to talk about the reason why Daniel Cole was hired on May 31st, 2016. Daniel May was contacted before that, as I understand it, and this is what happened. In May 5th of 2016, the most devastating shit that ever happened in my favor. Okay? You may not understand that because you weren't part of it. I was losing a foreclosure case. What happened is I didn't file something in a timely fashion. The elected officials of this district, along with their employees, all jumped on me and were doing the happy dance all up and down in the rooms because the judge had basically given them a default judgment. What happened was a guy that was a lawyer said, you can fix that. All you have to do is these two things, and I did them, which was pay a filing fee, which I failed to do. Okay, that's a fact. It's on record. So once I filed my fee along with my answer, the judge then, with a motion of reconsideration with the help of an attorney, helped me draft a motion of reconsideration with a couple of case files, and the judge ruled that he would have been overturned in appeals court and reopened the case. That happened on May 5th, just before the election. Now, I lost the election. Troy knows that. He likes to shove it up my ass every time he can. I don't know why, but whatever. Okay. And so does everybody else. And I don't mind. I can't beat millionaires. Okay, I just can't. Sorry, I don't have that kind of money. All right? And in the last election, I spent all my money in the election. That's also going to be on Troy and the board, Ted, and the employees, because you know what you did. We'll get to that later. What Daniel Cole's purpose, as it's been now told to me, was a comprehensive strategy. Why is that significant? Development and maintenance of a website. Development and maintenance of social media. Development and maintenance of an e-blast campaign. Assistance with the district's newsletter. Proactive and reactive mass media relations. Other activities that would further the district's communication objective, which were the above items. Any and all products produced under this agreement is property of Woodman Hills Metro District. Okay. This was signed basically according to this on 5/31 of 16. Pace's strategy, and in here is the strategy of the district. I don't know where you're going, Daniel. I don't know how you're going to get there, and I don't care. When I received cooperation from a disinterested third party about why you were brought in, it made sense to me. So let me explain to everybody what happened. On May 5th of 2016, the judge granted or removed the default judgment against me in court, which was going to give me my day in court. We were gearing up for that. Unfortunately, just about like everything else that I'm going through in life, I had a major accident. So the problem is that I was dealing with the accident and all that was going through that. So I had two issues going on at the same time. One, I was fighting an accident I wasn't at fault for. You've seen that on the website. Okay? Two, I was fighting the district, its lawyers, election lawyers, and just about every other lawyer you can throw into the mix. When the district got the devastating news that I was going to be given my day in trial, the happy dance stopped. What do? No less than 2 weeks later, they hired Daniel Cole, the GOP's darling in communications. Just the same way they brought in who? Yeah, Edward Bendelow. The reason I know that both coincide was because Edward was brought in at the behest of Benjamin Green as he was introduced to the district. He was never formally hired by the board. He was just brought in. there was never any action to do so. Hale Westfall was, Ted wasn't. The difference being is that the district was going to try to find a way to shut down open records, which was from me ever discovering how they were paying for what was going on. Unbeknownst to them, Matt Arnold of CIW was cremating everybody in court. Now listen to me. There was a finding of fact made by a judge, and I'm trying to get Matt to find it for me, that the recall that was tossed because of Wayne Williams should have never been tossed. The 200 words are not touchable at all. Never, ever. That's what a judge ruled, not Wayne Williams. Wayne Williams was involved with the whole cabal because he refused to let all the people that were doing this to me pay their fair share of fines and just comeuppance. Then he used your tax dollars, the Attorney General's office, to shut it all down, and Matt Arnold whooped them all. In the process, all of the evidence, documents, okay, that were used came to light, including one of the attorney's staff members who assaulted me after I served him the documents on video. The judge found that to be a little bit much. But I did make sure to tell the nice attorney at the time that he was lucky I didn't take something like this and smash her fucking head open. Because you don't attack a process server and throw shit in their face. I'm human, guys. You don't come down and start trying to slap me and throw shit at me. That's a fact. It really happened. It's on video. It's a record. Those were the lawyers that were working for the CRRG. No joke. I mean, that's how ugly it got. You don't understand what you don't understand. A concerted effort was undertaken by this water district in the newsletters, the communications, the strategy. All of these things were done because they wanted to ruin my name again and take me out and destroy me in court. Mr. Stinson, you're just going to have to kill me. I'm sorry. That's the only way I'm shutting down. You know what you're covering up. You're trying to prevent ruining the lives of the people who tried to take me out at the expense of all the people in this district who paid for it. All of these lawsuits are not mine, and they're not lawsuits. Now, legal funds were expended, but you have to understand, in the first one here, where it says in 2009, it was a Gerald Olesh case. No, it was a Woodman Hills case. Woodman Hills spent the money. The problem was there was 5 other litigants on that case besides me. I'm the only one they attacked. Fact. Fact. Fucking fact. On record fact. Do you know why we lost the case? Everybody's like, oh, Ron lost the case. Woodman Hills didn't. They mailed out the check and Vladimir Jones never cashed it. The $5,000 retainer, they didn't cash it. That's it. Larry Bishop ran out of the room. It's all recorded, screaming at Crystal Thurber on the phone, don't cash that fucking check. It's a fact. We had to withdraw the complaint. 1 week later, 1 week, had we waited one lousy week, a couple days actually, they were done. Because the money had not exchanged hands, even though Woodman Hills had a contract to pay them, $48,000. And the 1,400 emails that I received as part of the lawsuit with Woodman Hills by Vladimir Jones in the district, all pointed to Benjamin Green. Fact. They're in the box. Fact. Not mine. Vladimir Jones was expecting to get sued. I was going to go after Vladimir Jones. My lawyer said we should have, and I think we should have. Along the way, bad legal advice has accounted for more of my problems than anything else. Not that I'm wrong, just bad legal advice. Everybody gets it. Like we're getting it now. Ted Bendelow should have been gone a long time ago. There isn't a person in the room that's going to deny that he was brought in here because of Benjamin Green. The board knows it. I know it. Lynn, Frank, Pitsy, Killett, Steve Krebs, and Joshua Killett. They all know why he was brought in. Green had a meeting with them after this went sideways and the court opened up my case again. The only problem I had was after I went to trial on my auto accident and won, I still owed $40,000 and they were coming after me for it and I didn't have it. I just didn't have it. And I won. And the accident wasn't even my fault. Talk about a kick in the ass, right? But yet Micah Howell and the Micah Howells of the world aren't jumping on everybody else who didn't pay their fines. He can't. He's a sackless, pukeless, gutless wonder. Straight to his face every day. He knows it and I know it. Family knows it, wife knows it, everybody knows it. Because he can't man up to what he knows. He was involved in it too. He went to one of those meetings at Guadalajara's. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, when people think that they know the facts, you don't. I sent this document to the people who know what I was involved in. And they know it was false. The district had every intention of using this document against me, and with the help of Daniel Cole, the lawyers, Lynn Bliss, Frank, and everybody else, that's what they were going to do. That's why Lynn wrote about it in one of the newsletters. Attack Ron again. And Troy Stinson doesn't want to ruin the lives of his new best buddies. To the Stinson family, my apologies. But you know who I am and where I stand on it. And your husband picked a fight and he can't win. Because I got nothing to lose. None. I have to stand up for my principles. And I said it in 2014. I'm not going to spend any more of my hard-earned money defending stuff I know isn't true nor accurate. And I don't care if you're a cop, Troy. That doesn't help you. I feel sorry for you. But if you think I'm going away, you just need to shoot me. Because I'm not. Maybe you want to take this down to the judge and show him and ask him for these documents and ask him for the facts. And I've asked Matt Arnold to show up to a meeting. Sherry, you were right. I don't like you anymore for what you did because you got no spine. Okay? And you may save lives as a nurse, but you took mine away by not standing up for me. And Nicole, same goes for you. And the smiling doesn't help. Again, kudos to Mr. Lukens and company. Funny, the guy that was the biggest asshole is turning out not to be. And the ones that weren't are turning out to be. This is going to get resolved. And Daniel Cole, I feel sorry for you. You made your bed and you got to lay in it. I don't care how many friends you got at the GOP. Don't have any friends you got as cops and deputies or anybody. I'm just a guy who wants to show people the truth. And this is what I got for my troubles. Winner take all, folks. I didn't start the fight. I never do. I just got to finish them. Appreciate everybody for stopping by, and I want to thank everybody for the kudos, heads up, pats on the back, and thanks. You know who I am, and you know where I stand, and I've never once veered off that, ever.